Good afternoon and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our New York studio. I'm Chris Taylor. We begin with developments on the global stage, where U.S. President Donald Trump says Chinese President Xi Jinping is very happy about the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. In a post on Truth Social, President Trump also expressed optimism ahead of his upcoming visit to China, calling his expected meeting with President Xi potentially historic. He added that significant progress is anticipated as both leaders prepare for high-level talks, raising expectations of renewed diplomatic engagement between the two major powers. In a related development, President Trump has warned that a truce with Iran may not be extended, while signaling that pressure on Tehran could continue. He also dismissed reports suggesting Iran might impose tolls on ships passing through the Strait of Hormuz, stating there is no way such restrictions would be allowed. Trump stressed that international shipping must remain free, underscoring the strategic importance of the vital global energy corridor. Turning to regional diplomacy, Pakistan's Chief of Defense Forces and Army Chief Field Marshal ASIM MUNIR, along with Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi, have concluded a 3-day official visit to Tehran, according to ISPR. The visit focused on regional security, diplomatic engagement, and efforts to promote lasting peace and stability, particularly amid ongoing tensions involving Iran and the United States. Officials emphasized the importance of dialogue, de-escalation, and the peaceful resolution of conflicts through sustained diplomatic efforts. For more on this, we go to our Islamabad correspondent, Sarah William.
Thank you, Chris. The high-level visit to Tehran reflects Pakistan's continued effort to play a constructive diplomatic role in easing regional tensions. Officials here say the discussions were wide-ranging, covering security cooperation, border management, and broader geopolitical concerns. There is a clear emphasis on avoiding escalation and encouraging dialogue between conflicting parties, particularly given the volatile situation in the Gulf region. Analysts believe Pakistan is positioning itself as a mediator, aiming to maintain stability while safeguarding its own strategic interests. The visit also signals a commitment to sustained engagement with neighboring countries during a period of uncertainty.
Thank you, Sarah. Meanwhile, Iran has stated it will not impose traditional transit fees on ships passing through the Strait of Hormuz, but may introduce new security-related regulations. Spokesperson Ibrahim Rezai said a draft law is being prepared to regulate passage, requiring coordination with Iranian authorities. He added that hostile military vessels, particularly from the United States and Israel, would not be permitted to pass, while friendly ships could transit under prior arrangements. In global economic news, the United States has extended a waiver allowing countries to continue purchasing Russian oil amid rising global energy prices linked to ongoing conflict. The administration of President Donald Trump approved the temporary extension, enabling transactions for oil already loaded on vessels until May 16th. The move comes despite earlier indications from Treasury officials that the waiver might not be renewed, highlighting Washington's efforts to stabilize global energy markets. Back home, Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb held key meetings with U.S. Treasury officials on the sidelines of the World Bank IMF Spring Meetings 2026 in Washington. During these discussions, Aurangzeb highlighted Pakistan's macroeconomic stability, outlined plans to re-enter global capital markets, and shared strategies for managing external debt. He also engaged with Zhu Jiayi, appreciating ongoing investments and inviting further cooperation in infrastructure and energy sectors. And finally, more than 13,000 people have crossed into Pakistan from Iran over the past 6 weeks, according to the International Organization for Migration. The majority entered through border points such as Taftan, with many identified as Pakistani returnees, including students and tourists, following the ongoing conflict involving the United States and Israel. Officials say most arrivals hold valid travel documents, while movements also include routine travel, transit, and temporary relocation amid regional uncertainty. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.